What would it take to make you more interested in federal politics?
I don't know, because I'm heavily involved in federal politics in BC and connect with it in different levels. And I don't know what it's going to take to get people to wake up and be aware that politics is important in their life and it actually affects things they do from day to day. And I've thought of this question for many years. How do you get more people engaged in understanding how politics affects their lives and influences and how much power they have to influence politics?
I used to be very involved in federal politics, got a little older, got very disenchanted from the whole thing. I find it's devolved into a lot of name calling, and it's hard, I think, for the average person to sit and watch something like Question Period, which I honestly used to do in my early 20s. And you barely even get information anymore, I think, by listening to it. So I don't know what it would take, but it's certainly a shift in the way things are currently done and a lot more civility in the House of Commons as a starter.
So yeah, I'm really interested in federal politics, and I'm interested in getting Leslyn Lewis elected as the next Conservative Party leader and maybe our next Prime Minister, God willing.
Well, for me, probably a party that will actually stand up and be something other than what all the other parties are. Especially there are more traditional points of view that aren't really represented, even among the more conservative parties.
Probably hear more of the good about it. I don't watch the news and all I hear is bad things consistently and what they said they were going to do and then what they didn't do. So I think there's an election coming up, but I don't even know either side. So I think for me to be more interested in it would be just to hear more of the positive of what they've done instead of all the negative.
Some honesty among the politicians would help a lot, and some honesty among the media would help a lot. You know, you just don't know who to believe and what to believe anymore, and where to source out the truth, and yeah.
Okay, sir.
Those echo my sentiments.
It just turns people off, I think. And I think there's so much apathy among the young people. I mean, we're still connected, we still listen to what's happening, but we see a lot of apathy in younger people.
I think everybody needs to be engaged in different ways in terms of communications. So you need your information offered how you want it. So sometimes I think CPAC is a perfect example of a great way of getting information about federal politics to the general populace. But everybody needs their information in different ways. So television, radio, preferably moving away from printed media, but there are some great internet-based options now. So
because I live in a democracy and because I'm so grateful, I don't live in countries that are not democracies, such as Russia and such as China. But democracies, if people don't take an interest in doing civic actions, which they should do, such as voting.
Just knowing that my voice can be heard and there would be outcome of it. So what I'm saying is that if there was better communication between people and government.
I think we are quite engaged anyway. I really don't know what else I could do, but I think there are some issues that near dear to us is of course environment and inflation. These are two, I think, more issues that we think are pressing issues at this point.
I don't even follow politics really, because it's just all
the lesser evil.
Yeah, they say one thing, do another, promise this, I don't know.